Well, I woke up mildly validated today. Yay. Um, so, y'all remember my upset over the recent actions towards my little brother? You know, um, And of course, if ever I say anything, people would just start screaming at me. Your aunt bought his tombstone. That means she can do whatever she wants. If she wants to desecrate his grave, she bought the right to do that by buying his headstone. If she wants to sell his soul to her cyberbullying friends, she bought the right to do that when she bought his headstone. She bought the right to do this. She bought the right to do that. She bought his entire soul and memory when she bought his headstone. That's what they want me to believe. That's what Kathy is acting like. That's what her friends are acting like. I've never bought a headstone, so I don't know what rights it gives you to the person that is under the ground, but I have always felt like this was extremely wrong. I have always felt like my aunt was using my little brother's headstone as a bargaining chip, as a power play, as something to pull out to hurt me emotionally whenever she felt like it, because she's an emotionally abusive woman. Yesterday, while searching some channels, I found a man who visits cemeteries. And in looking at his page, I saw that he often buys headstones for unmarked graves. And so I asked him, as a person who buys headstones for unmarked graves, do you feel any ownership over the souls or the bodies of these people that you're marking? And do you know what his response was? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. He buys headstones to mark the graves of people who don't have markers, and then he walks away from them. And he doesn't call the family and tell them, I own your loved one now. And he doesn't make his mark by taking in apple juice or making videos saying, I own all of these people. Yeah, I own them because I had the money to buy that marker. He doesn't do that ever. He doesn't do that in a single video. He will tell people that he has bought these markers. He respectfully marks the graves of these unmarked people, and he moves on with his life. It is so validating to me that this is what normal people do, because that's what I would have done. If I ever had the money to buy a gravestone for an unmarked grave, that's what I would do. Buy the stone, show some respect, walk away. But my family, see, they had a little extra money to buy a stone for an unmarked grave that happened to be their family member's unmarked grave. And now they're going to use that grave as emotional abuse against me for the rest of my life, telling me that they own my little brother's bones, that they can do whatever they want with him because my aunt, who wants to hurt me, spent the money to mark the grave, and that means that the grave is now used to hurt me and not just to mark my little brother's bones. At least I know that there's one other person out there who would not do what my aunt is doing, and that makes me feel stronger in my convictions that what my aunt does is wrong, and I don't want to be like her.